48 people are behind bars right now for human trafficking. It's our top story on the 4. I'm Marcella Lee. Heather Myers has the day off.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Police say the youngest victim is in middle school. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal is live at San Diego Police Headquarters with the latest on this operation and the changes local law enforcement is pushing for. Kelly.
Well, that's right. You know, the hard part about hearing about all of this was hearing about the victims, one being just 13 years old. Police say she was out walking the streets, just trying to wait for someone to pick her up to buy sex. They also said there was a 21-year-old pregnant woman who was out there selling her body. Now, we heard from District Attorney Summer Stephan today, who says she went out with National City Police herself just to see how bad the situation is.
What I saw was that look in the eyes of human beings like they are products with hardly any clothing on, lines of cars like this is some kind of buying a hamburger at a 24/7 place. But these are human beings.
And Chief David Nisleit said he was out on patrol Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and saw the same thing. We do have some video from some of the investigations related to these arrests, all under the umbrella of Operation Better Pathways, which launched in January. Now, two of the hot spots the chief says they focused on are Roosevelt Avenue in National City and Delbergia Street in San Diego. Now, CBS 8 has done numerous stories on Delbergia Street in the past regarding prostitution. The chief says these streets are basically operating like open-air sex markets. And one of the big problems he says officers are having is this new law that took effect in January. He says SB 357 essentially prevents officers from arresting anyone loitering with the intent of engaging in prostitution. He says he'll be formally asking the legislature to repeal the law. Now, Attorney General Rob Bonta, who came down to San Diego for this news conference, was put in the hot seat and asked, will you be requesting the law be repealed too? Here's what he said.
This is important data. This is important information. This is important feedback. We must be open to evidence and interested in other possibilities should something with a certain intent not be working as intended.
And so it wasn't really a no, it wasn't a yes, but he basically said he's open to discussion. He says, let's look at the data first and then move forward. Marcella and Carlo.
Kelly, it seems a little bit like law enforcement's hands are tied with SB 357. So the question is, why was it passed and signed into law in the first place? Someone thought it had to have a good intent.
Yeah, you know, and supporters say that it was meant to kind of cut down on any profiling that might be happening by police. They say that the transgender community was unfairly being targeted. Women in minority communities were being targeted. Simply just by what they were wearing. Maybe they were scantily dressed. So I will say, though, that the state senator, Scott Wiener, who introduced this bill to begin with, you know, he still stands by it and defends it. He says it's only been in effect for 30 days. He says police saying that after just 30 days, they're having a hard time doing their job right now. He says he doesn't believe that that's true.
We'll see how this moves forward with that law. In the meantime, at least a successful operation here, and some women hopefully a lot safer than they were before it was started. Kelly Hessedal reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.